Hey guys, tonight we embark on a journey into the captivating world of Dionysus, the Greek god of wine festivity, and admittedly a fair bit of chaos. Picture yourself in a lush vineyard where the air is rich with the scent of ripe grapes hanging heavily on the vines. The sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the landscape, and a gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, promising adventure and a touch of mischief. As we delve into the myths and legends surrounding Dionysus, you'll find yourself immersed in tales of divine revelry, where wine flows freely and reality blurs at the edges. But brace yourself because you probably won't survive this, at least not without a good laugh or two. Before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Also feel free to post where you're tuning in from and what time it is in your corner of the world. Now dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Our story begins not in the vineyards, but in the realm of the divine, where the birth of Dionysus is a tale of intrigue, scandal, and a touch of divine improvisation. Imagine a scene where gods and mortals alike watch with bated breath as the drama unfolds. Dionysus's mother, Semele, a mortal woman of considerable beauty and curiosity, catches the eye of Zeus, the king of the gods. Now, Zeus being Zeus is not one to resist a dalliance with mortals, and soon Semele finds herself pregnant with a child of divine lineage. However, things are never straightforward when it comes to the Greek gods. Enter Hera, Zeus's wife, who is less than thrilled about her husband's extracurricular activities. Hera, in a cunning disguise, plants seeds of doubt in Semele's mind, suggesting that she demands to see Zeus in all his divine glory. Semele, caught between curiosity and a growing sense of caution, insists on seeing Zeus as he truly is. Zeus, bound by a promise he cannot break, reveals himself in his full divine form, a spectacle too overwhelming for any mortal to withstand. Semele, engulfed in the divine blaze, is consumed by the fiery presence of the god. Amidst the chaos, Zeus acts, quickly snatching the unborn Dionysus from Semele's womb and sewing him into his own thigh. It's the ultimate act of divine parenting, ensuring that the child will come to terms safely. After a few months, perhaps the oddest gestation period in mythology, Dionysus is born anew, emerging from Zeus's thigh, ready to take on the world with a destiny as unpredictable as his birth. From his very beginning, Dionysus embodies contradiction, a god who is both mortal and divine, known for bringing joy, but also capable of unleashing madness. As you wander through the mythological tapestry of his life, you'll encounter a god who defies easy categorization, much like trying to find a coherent plot in a reality TV show. Dionysus is a god of duality, of life and death, of ecstasy and frenzy, a figure who dances on the edge of order and chaos. His early life is no less fascinating. Raised by nymphs in the verdant hills and taught the secrets of winemaking, Dionysus quickly masters the art of cultivating vines. As you imagine him growing up in this idyllic setting, picture the young god carefree and full of mischief, learning to harness the intoxicating power of the grape. Wine in Dionysus's hands becomes more than just a drink. It's a symbol of transformation and liberation, a taste of the divine that loosens the shackles of human inhibition. But Dionysus is not content to remain in the tranquil embrace of nature. His wanderlust takes him far and wide, spreading the knowledge of viticulture across the ancient world. In every place he visits, Dionysus leaves a trail of revelry and occasionally chaos. His arrival is heralded by festivals of wild abandon, where music and dance blur the lines between the mortal and the divine, and inhibitions are cast aside like confetti in the wind. As you follow Dionysus on his travels, you'll find that his presence is as unpredictable as a cat on a caffeine high. He is a bringer of joy, yet his parties often end with a twist of chaos, a reminder that with great wine comes great responsibility, or at least the potential for a really epic hangover. In the world of the ancients, Dionysus is both celebrated and feared, a god who embodies the unpredictable nature of life itself. It's no wonder that he becomes a central figure in Greek mythology, a symbol of the eternal dance between order and chaos, reason and passion. So as you recline and let the story of Dionysus unfold, imagine yourself amidst the vineyards and the festivals, where laughter and music fill the air, and the line between reality and myth is as thin as a vine's tendril. Embrace the journey with an open mind, because in the world of Dionysus, anything is possible, and every story, no matter how wild, holds a grain of truth, or at least a really good punchline. As we continue our journey through the vibrant world of Dionysus, we dive into the intriguing tale of his miraculous birth, which, as you've just discovered, was anything but ordinary. Now let's unravel the layers of this myth even further, peeling back the curtain to reveal the intricate web of drama and divine intervention that led to the arrival of the god of wine. Imagine the scene. The cosmos itself seems to hold its breath as Zeus, amidst the celestial turmoil, cradles the unborn Dionysus in his thigh. It's a strange and intimate act, one that defies the natural order, yet perfectly encapsulates the unpredictable essence of Greek mythology. Here, the boundaries between the possible and the impossible blur, much like trying to distinguish reality from fantasy after a few too many glasses of Dionysus's finest vintage. This peculiar birth story raises a tantalizing question: why the thigh? Some historians propose that this act symbolizes a fusion of male and female principles, a blending of dualities that mirrors Dionysus's own nature. Others suggest it's simply a narrative device to highlight the god's miraculous survival, a testament to his resilience and adaptability. Historians still argue whether this was a symbolic choice or just another example of the Greeks' fondness for imaginative storytelling. Either way, it sets the stage for a lifetime of adventures that defy convention. Once born, Dionysus is entrusted to the care of nymphs on the slopes of Mount Nysa, a mysterious and idyllic place shrouded in myth. Picture a world untouched by time, where lush greenery stretches as far as the eye can see, and the air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and ripening fruit. It's a setting that seems to cradle Dionysus in a gentle embrace, nurturing his divine essence while teaching him the secrets of nature's bounty. As Dionysus grows, he learns to harness the power of the grapevine, a skill that will become his signature gift to humanity. In this verdant paradise, he experiments with fermentation, turning the humble grape into a potion of transformation. Wine under Dionysus's tutelage becomes a magical elixir that transcends the mundane, offering a glimpse into the divine. Yet even amidst this pastoral tranquility, Dionysus is not immune to the call of adventure. The world beyond Mount Nysa beckons, filled with mortals eager to experience the divine rapture of his gift. And so, with a heart full of wanderlust and a heady mix of anticipation, Dionysus sets out to share the secrets of winemaking with the world. His journey takes him across the ancient world, from the sun-drenched coasts of Greece to the fertile valleys of India. In each new land, Dionysus introduces viticulture, transforming barren fields into vineyards that stretch toward the horizon. As you picture these lush landscapes, imagine the excitement of those first gatherings, where wine flows freely and the air is alive with the music of flutes and the laughter of revelers. Dionysus's travels are not without their challenges. Wherever he goes, he encounters resistance from those who fear the chaos he represents. Yet he is undeterred, using his charismatic charm and divine powers to win over even the staunchest skeptics. After all, who can resist a party thrown by a god where the wine flows like rivers and every dance is a celebration of life itself? But Dionysus's adventures also reveal a more complex side to his character. He is a god of contradictions, embodying both the joy of celebration and the potential for madness. It's said that those who drink too deeply from his cup may find themselves lost in a maze of frenzy where reality slips away like a dream at dawn. As you journey alongside Dionysus, you'll discover that his influence extends beyond the vineyards. He becomes a symbol of liberation, challenging the status quo and encouraging mortals to break free from the constraints of everyday life. In his presence, people dance with abandon, shedding their inhibitions and embracing the raw, untamed beauty of existence. This duality makes Dionysus a fascinating figure, one who embodies the eternal dance between order and chaos, structure and spontaneity. He is a reminder that life, like a well-aged wine, is best savored with a hint of unpredictability, a dash of daring, and a generous pour of enjoyment. As the story of Dionysus unfolds, remember that each tale, each adventure is a vignette in a larger tapestry of divine mischief and mortal wonder. Embrace the chaos, celebrate the joy, and let the myth of Dionysus wash over you like a gentle wave, lulling you into a state of dreamy contentment. Continuing along the winding path of Dionysus's storied life, we delve deeper into his role as the god of wine and revelry. Picture yourself at the heart of an ancient Greek symposium, where the air is thick with the scent of incense and the sound of lively debate. Here, amidst the clinking of clay cups and the joyful chatter of those gathered, Dionysus reigns supreme, his presence felt in every drop of wine that fills the goblets. As the god of wine, Dionysus holds a unique and powerful sway over both gods and mortals. Wine in his divine hands is more than just a drink. It's a conduit for connection, a liquid bridge between the earthly and the ethereal. It has the power to elevate the mind and spirit, to loosen the tongue, and free the heart from its burdens. With each sip, the barriers that separate people from one another dissolve, leaving room for camaraderie and the spontaneous joy of being alive. But let's not forget that Dionysus is also the god of revelry, a title that carries with it the promise of celebration and occasionally a touch of chaos. His festivals are legendary events where the ordinary rules of society are suspended and the world is turned momentarily upside down. Picture a scene where masks and costumes are donned, turning the mundane into the magical where music and dance pulse through the air like a living entity inviting everyone to join in the ecstasy of the moment. In these Dionysian celebrations, laughter and music are the universal languages transcending barriers of class, age, and background. Imagine the vibrant colors of the costumes, the rhythmic beat of drums, and the infectious energy that draws people into a dance that feels both ancient and timeless. Here under the watchful eye of Dionysus, mortals find a brief respite from the drudgery of everyday life, a chance to immerse themselves in the primal joy of existence. Yet with this joy comes a darker edge, for Dionysus is also a god of madness. His influence can tip the scales from blissful revelry to uncontrollable frenzy, a reminder that the line between ecstasy and chaos is often as thin as a wineglass stem. In the myths, those who fall under his spell may find themselves swept away by passion, their senses overwhelmed by a divine madness that blurs the boundaries of reality. One such tale tells of the Maenads, Dionysus's devoted followers, who abandon themselves to his wild ecstatic rituals. These women, driven by the god's intoxicating power, become vessels of divine frenzy, dancing and singing in a state of ecstatic abandon. It's said that in their rapture they possess the strength to perform feats beyond the reach of ordinary mortals, a testament to the transformative power of Dionysus's gift. As you picture these scenes, you might wonder about the true nature of Dionysus's influence. Is he a benevolent figure bringing joy and liberation to those who embrace his gifts? Or is he a capricious deity whose presence can lead to both enlightenment and destruction? Historians still debate the duality of Dionysus's nature, pondering whether his myths are cautionary tales or celebrations of the human spirit's boundless potential. In exploring Dionysus's world, one cannot ignore his profound impact on Greek culture. His festivals, known as Dionysia, are integral to the social fabric of ancient Greece occasions where the entire community comes together to honor the god of wine and revelry. These gatherings are not just celebrations, they are a vital part of the cultural and religious life of the Greeks, providing a space for expression, creativity, and a communal sense of belonging. Dionysus's influence extends beyond the immediate joy of his celebrations. He is a catalyst for creativity, inspiring poets, musicians, and artists to push the boundaries of their craft. Under his influence, the arts flourish, giving rise to dramas and comedies that capture the complexities of the human experience. In this sense, Dionysus is not just a god of wine and revelry, but a patron of the arts, a muse for those who seek to express the uncontainable beauty and chaos of life. As you reflect on the rich tapestry of Dionysus's influence, consider how his legacy continues to shape the world we know today. From the playful chaos of a lively party to the profound depth of a moving artistic performance, Dionysus's spirit endures, a testament to the enduring power of joy and transformation. Let yourself be carried away by the rhythm of the story, feeling the gentle pull of Dionysus's world as it beckons you to dance on the edge of chaos and creation. For in the realm of Dionysus, every glass of wine holds the promise of magic, and every celebration is a step closer to the divine. Now as we delve deeper into the vibrant tapestry of Dionysus's life, let us meet his entourage, a motley crew of followers who add a delightful layer of chaos and charm to the god's mythos. Picture a scene straight out of a fantastical storybook where reality swirls with imagination and every character adds a splash of color to the narrative. First, let's introduce you to the Maenads Dionysus's frenzied female devotees. These women are not your everyday worshippers. They are the embodiment of ecstatic freedom and primal energy. Imagine them clad in flowing robes, their hair wild and unbound, dancing through forests and fields with an abandon that defies the constraints of ordinary life. In their ecstatic state, the Maenads are said to channel the divine madness of Dionysus, performing extraordinary feats and losing themselves in the rapture of his presence. Their name Maenads derives from the Greek word menesthai, meaning to be mad or to rave. Yet their madness is not one of chaos for chaos's sake. It's a sacred frenzy that connects them to the divine. Through their rituals, the Maenads transcend the mundane, reaching a state of spiritual ecstasy that blurs the lines between mortal and immortal. It's a reminder that sometimes losing oneself in the moment is the most profound way to find the divine. Now, let's not forget about the satyrs, those mischievous half-man, half-goat creatures who follow Dionysus with unbridled enthusiasm. Imagine them as the ultimate party companions with their shaggy legs and playful demeanor, always ready to join in the revelry with a twinkle of mischief in their eyes. The satyrs, much like Dionysus himself, embody the duality of pleasure and chaos, reminding us that life is best lived with a sense of humor and a touch of irreverence. As you picture these scenes, consider how the Maenads and satyrs mirror the human quest for freedom and joy. In their uninhibited dance, they capture the essence of Dionysus's gift, the ability to transcend ordinary life and embrace the divine through celebration. Their antics may seem whimsical, but they hold a deeper truth that life in all its complexity is a dance of joy, madness, and transformation. Of course, not everyone appreciates Dionysus's unique brand of divine revelry. Throughout his travels, he encounters those who resist his influence, fearing the chaos and unpredictability he represents. Yet Dionysus, ever the charismatic deity, finds a way to win over even the most skeptical of hearts. After all, who can resist the allure of a good party, especially when it promises a glimpse of the divine? In one of the more peculiar tales, Dionysus's followers are said to have descended upon a city their presence both feared and revered. The townsfolk, wary of the strangers in their midst, soon find themselves swept up in the whirlwind of Dionysian revelry. It's a testament to the god's irresistible charm, a reminder that sometimes surrendering to the chaos can lead to unexpected joy and connection. As you imagine these scenes, you might find yourself pondering the nature of Dionysus's influence. Is he a benevolent figure offering liberation and joy, or is he a disruptor challenging the status quo and inviting us to question the very foundations of society? Perhaps he is both a reminder that life is a dance of contradictions, a balance between order and chaos, discipline and spontaneity. Historians have long debated the significance of Dionysus's followers, pondering the cultural and psychological implications of their ecstatic rituals. Are the Maenads and satyrs mere symbols of excess, or do they represent something deeper, a connection to the primal, untamed aspects of the human psyche? In exploring these questions, we uncover a rich tapestry of myth and meaning, one that continues to captivate and inspire. So as you journey through the world of Dionysus and his followers, let yourself be swept up in the magic and mystery of their tales. Embrace the laughter, the dance, and the joy of being alive, for in the presence of Dionysus, every moment is an opportunity to celebrate the divine chaos of existence. With the vibrant characters of Dionysus's entourage still fresh in your mind, let's follow the god himself as he embarks on his epic journeys across the ancient world. Imagine setting out on a grand adventure, the kind that promises new horizons and unexpected encounters, where every step is infused with the thrill of discovery and the whisper of myth. Dionysus's travels are legendary, a testament to his restless spirit and insatiable curiosity. His journey begins in the idyllic slopes of Mount Nisa, but soon the call of the world beckons, urging him to spread his knowledge of viticulture far and wide. As he moves from region to region, Dionysus becomes a bridge between cultures, a divine emissary of joy and transformation. Picture the god as he strides through bustling marketplaces and quiet villages, his presence a beacon of charisma and charm. With each new locale, Dionysus introduces the art of winemaking, turning barren fields into lush vineyards that thrive under his watchful gaze. The air is filled with the scent of ripe grapes and the promise of celebration as mortals eagerly embrace the god's divine gift. But Dionysus is more than just a purveyor of wine. He is a catalyst for change, challenging the status quo and breathing new life into the communities he encounters. His arrival is often met with a mix of excitement and trepidation, for while his presence promises joy and abundance, it also heralds a shift in the established order. After all, Dionysus is not one to play by the rules, and his influence is as unpredictable as it is profound. In one of his most famous adventures, Dionysus travels to the distant lands of India, a journey that tests both his resolve and his divine powers. As he ventures into this foreign territory, he encounters resistance from local rulers who are wary of his influence. Yet Dionysus, ever the master of persuasion, uses his charisma and divine abilities to win their favor, transforming skeptics into allies with the promise of prosperity and joy. This journey to India is more than just a tale of conquest. It's a testament to Dionysus's ability to transcend cultural boundaries, to unite people through the universal language of celebration. Imagine the vibrant festivals that spring up in his wake, where music and dance echo through the night, and the air is thick with the scent of incense and the laughter of revelers. It's a reminder that joy knows no borders, and that the spirit of Dionysus is a unifying force in a world often divided by differences. As you follow Dionysus on his travels, consider the impact of his presence on the ancient world. His influence extends beyond the immediate joy of wine and revelry, inspiring a cultural renaissance that touches every aspect of life. Under his guidance, art and poetry flourish, giving rise to new forms of expression that capture the beauty and complexity of the human experience. In this sense, Dionysus is not just a god of wine, but a patron of creativity and innovation, a muse for those who dare to dream. Of course, Dionysus's journeys are not without their challenges. His presence is often met with resistance from those who fear the chaos he represents, and he must use all his wit and charm to navigate the complexities of human society. Yet Dionysus is undeterred, for he knows that true transformation often requires a shakeup of the status quo, an embrace of the unpredictable and the unknown. Historians have long debated the true nature of Dionysus's travels, pondering whether they are symbolic of a deeper philosophical journey or simply tales of adventure and mischief. Perhaps they are both a reflection of the eternal dance between order and chaos, reason and passion. In exploring these questions, we uncover a rich tapestry of myth and meaning, one that continues to captivate and inspire. So, as you journey alongside Dionysus, let yourself be swept up in the magic and mystery of his adventures. Embrace the thrill of discovery, the joy of celebration, and the transformative power of Dionysus's divine presence. For in the world of Dionysus, every journey is a step closer to the divine, a dance on the edge of chaos and creation. As we continue to travel with Dionysus on his legendary journeys, let us pause to recount one of his most famous and whimsical encounters, the tale of King Midas and the infamous Golden Touch. This story, rich with irony and humor, offers a glimpse into the playful yet profound nature of Dionysus's influence. Picture a sunlit palace nestled in the heart of Lydia, where King Midas reigns with a love for luxury and a rather peculiar obsession with wealth. Midas is known far and wide for his insatiable desire for gold, a trait that would soon lead him into the path of Dionysus with consequences as comical as they are enlightening. The tale unfolds one fateful day when Silenus, the jovial and often inebriated companion of Dionysus, finds himself lost and wandering through the kingdom of Lydia. After a night of revelry that perhaps included one too many cups of wine, Silenus stumbles into the gardens of King Midas, where he is discovered by the king's servants. Rather than punishing the wayward satyr, Midas, recognizing him as a follower of Dionysus, treats Silenus with kindness and hospitality, offering him food and shelter. When Dionysus learns of Midas's generous treatment of Silenus, he decides to reward the king for his benevolence. Appearing before Midas, Dionysus offers to grant him a single wish, anything his heart desires. Midas, unable to resist the allure of wealth, wishes for the power to turn everything he touches into gold. At first, the gift seems like a dream come true. Imagine Midas walking through his palace, touching objects that instantly transform into gleaming treasures, their surfaces reflecting the sunlight in dazzling patterns. Gold plates, golden furniture, golden goblets. Midas's world is a glittering paradise of his own creation. However, it doesn't take long for the king to realize the folly of his wish. The very gift that seemed to promise endless riches becomes a curse as Midas discovers that food and drink too turn to gold the moment they touch his lips. His once sumptuous banquets are rendered inedible, and the simple pleasures of life slip through his fingers like sand. Desperate and starving, Midas appeals to Dionysus, begging for release from his golden burden. Dionysus, known for his unpredictable generosity, takes pity on the hapless king. He instructs Midas to wash away his golden touch in the waters of the river Pactolus, a cleansing that returns Midas to his former self and leaves the river's sands shimmering with gold, a lasting reminder of the king's folly. The story of King Midas is more than just a whimsical tale of greed and consequence. It's a reflection on the nature of desire and the true value of life's simple pleasures. In granting Midas his wish, Dionysus offers a lesson in the dangers of excess and the importance of balance. A reminder that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of experience and connection. As you ponder the story of Midas, consider how Dionysus's influence extends beyond the immediate joy of wine and revelry. His presence invites reflection and introspection, challenging mortals to question their desires and seek a deeper understanding of what it means to live a fulfilled life. In this sense, Dionysus is not just a god of pleasure, but a guide to wisdom offering insights through the lens of myth and metaphor. The tale of Midas also highlights the playful side of Dionysus, a reminder that the gods, much like humans, enjoy a good laugh and a touch of irony. It's this blend of humor and profundity that makes Dionysus such a captivating figure, a deity who dances between the realms of divine and mortal, inviting us to join in the celebration of life's unpredictable beauty. So as you reflect on the lessons of King Midas and the golden touch, let yourself be drawn into the world of Dionysus, where every story is a dance of joy and wisdom, a celebration of the transformative power of myth. For in the realm of Dionysus, every tale holds a nugget of truth, a glint of gold amidst the laughter and the wine. Continuing with our exploration of Dionysus's adventurous exploits, we set sail on the high seas for a tale that perfectly captures the god's penchant for divine mischief and unexpected transformations. Imagine the vast expanse of the Mediterranean, its azure waters shimmering under the sun, as we recount the story of Dionysus's encounter with a band of unfortunate pirates. The tale begins on a calm day when Dionysus decides to take a leisurely stroll along the shoreline, his mind perhaps drifting between dreams and plans for his next great feast. As he wanders admiring the dance of sunlight on the waves, a group of Tyrrhenian pirates spot him from their ship. Mistaking Dionysus for a wealthy prince due to his regal bearing and the divine aura that cloaks him like an invisible mantle, the pirates hatch a plan to capture and ransom him. With the stealth of seasoned mariners, they sweep Dionysus onto their ship, binding him with ropes and setting sail for distant shores. However, they soon discover that their prize is not an ordinary mortal. Dionysus, with a serene smile, watches as the ropes fall away from him like water slipping from a duck's back. The pirates, perhaps a bit slow on the uptake, remain unaware of their captive's true identity until Dionysus decides to reveal his divine nature in the most spectacular fashion. As the ship sails further from land, the air becomes thick with the scent of wild grapes, and vines begin to sprout from the deck, twisting and coiling around the mast like living serpents. The luscious tendrils burst with grapes, their juice staining the wood with a rich purple hue. The pirates, now more confused than ever, find themselves surrounded by the unmistakable signs of Dionysus's presence. And then in a final flourish of divine power, Dionysus transforms his form, shifting from the guise of a young man to that of a mighty lion, his roar reverberating through the ship and sending the pirates into a panic. As if this weren't enough, a bear materializes on deck, adding to the chaos and sending the already terrified crew into a frenzy. Realizing they've bitten off more than they can chew, the pirates leap into the sea, abandoning ship in a desperate bid for survival. But Dionysus, ever the master of transformation, has one final trick up his sleeve. As the pirates hit the water, they find themselves morphing into dolphins, their human cries turning into clicks and whistles as they swim away in their newfound aquatic forms. It's a tale that perfectly encapsulates Dionysus's unpredictable nature, his ability to turn the tables on those who underestimate him with a flourish of divine creativity. The story of the pirates serves as a reminder that appearances can be deceiving and that underestimating the divine can lead to unexpected and often humorous consequences. The transformation of the pirates into dolphins is more than just a whimsical twist. It reflects Dionysus's connection to the sea and his mastery over life's transformative energies. In Greek mythology, dolphins are often seen as symbols of playfulness and protection, embodying the dual nature of Dionysus himself, a god of both joy and retribution. As you picture this scene, imagine the laughter of Dionysus echoing across the waves as he watches the dolphins frolic in the water, a testament to his ability to find humor in the most unlikely of situations. It's this blend of playfulness and profundity that makes Dionysus such a captivating figure, a deity who invites us to embrace life's unpredictability with a smile and an open heart. So, as you let the story of Dionysus and the pirates wash over you like a gentle sea breeze, consider the lessons hidden within its waves. Embrace the joy of transformation, the magic of the unexpected, and the power of divine mischief to turn even the direst of situations into something wondrous. For in the world of Dionysus, every challenge is an opportunity for creativity, every moment a chance to dance with the divine. As we glide further in the mystical world of Dionysus, we now turn our attention to a more enigmatic and secretive aspect of his worship, the Dionysian mysteries. These ancient rites, shrouded in secrecy and whispered through the ages, offer a glimpse into the deeper, more spiritual dimensions of Dionysus's influence. Imagine a night cloaked in mystery where the moon casts silver shadows across a secluded grove, and a select group of initiates gathers to partake in rituals that promise transformation and enlightenment. The Dionysian mysteries were sacred ceremonies dedicated to the god, reserved for those deemed worthy to experience the divine in its most profound form. Unlike the public festivals that celebrated Dionysus with music, dance, and revelry, these mysteries were cloaked in secrecy, their details known only to the initiated. It's said that participants in these rites experienced a communion with the divine, a journey into the heart of Dionysus's mysteries that transcended the boundaries of the mortal world. Picture a scene where initiates clothed in white robes enter the sacred grove. The air is thick with the scent of incense, and the soft murmur of prayers creating an atmosphere that is both serene and charged with anticipation. As the rituals begin, the initiates are led through a series of symbolic acts, each designed to strip away the layers of the mundane and reveal the divine essence within. Central to the Dionysian mysteries is the concept of rebirth, a theme that echoes throughout the myths of Dionysus. Just as the god himself was born anew from the thigh of Zeus, so too do the initiates undergo a symbolic death and rebirth, shedding their old selves and emerging transformed. This process is said to bring them closer to the divine, offering a glimpse of the eternal truths that lie beyond the veil of everyday life. The mysteries also explore the dual nature of Dionysus, a god of joy and madness, life and death. Through the rituals, initiates are invited to confront the full spectrum of existence, to embrace the chaos and beauty of the world in its entirety. It's a journey that challenges them to let go of fear and embrace the unknown, to find balance in the dance of opposites and discover the divine within themselves. Historians still argue whether the Dionysian mysteries were purely religious in nature, or if they also served as a form of psychological exploration, a way for participants to delve into the depths of their own consciousness. Perhaps they were both a reflection of the complex interplay between the spiritual and the psychological, a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the hidden corners of the human soul. As you imagine these clandestine gatherings, consider the impact of the Dionysian mysteries on the ancient world. For the initiates, these rites offered a path to enlightenment, a chance to experience the divine in its most intimate form. For the wider community, they served as a reminder of the mysteries that lie beyond the visible world, a testament to the power of faith and the transformative potential of the divine. The influence of the Dionysian mysteries extends beyond the confines of ancient Greece, inspiring later mystery religions and leaving a lasting legacy on the spiritual landscape. Their themes of rebirth, transformation, and the exploration of the divine continue to resonate through the ages, inviting us to consider the mysteries of our own existence and the potential for transcendence. So as you let the whispers of the Dionysian mysteries echo in your mind, embrace the invitation to explore the unknown, to seek the divine within and beyond. For in the world of Dionysus, every mystery is an invitation to journey deeper, to dance with the divine, and discover the hidden truths that lie within. As we continue to delve into the rich tapestry of Dionysus's influence, let us now turn our gaze toward the world of theater, where the god's presence looms large, casting a shadow that stretches from ancient Greece to modern stages worldwide. Imagine an amphitheater carved into a hillside, its stone seats warmed by the sun, as the audience gathers in eager anticipation for a performance that promises both laughter and tears, a gift from Dionysus himself. Dionysus is not only the god of wine and revelry, but also a patron of the arts, particularly theater. It is said that the origins of Greek theater are deeply intertwined with the worship of Dionysus, the dramatic art form evolving from the choral hymns known as dithyrambs sung in his honor. These performances, initially simple and celebratory, gradually transformed into the complex narratives of tragedy and comedy that we recognize today. Picture the scene as the first actors take the stage, their voices echoing across the amphitheater as they bring to life stories of gods and heroes, love and betrayal. In these performances, the line between the divine and the mortal blurs, allowing the audience to experience the full spectrum of human emotion, from the heights of joy to the depths of despair. It's a reminder of the power of storytelling to transcend time and space, to connect us to the universal truths that lie at the heart of the human experience. The theater of Dionysus in Athens, nestled at the foot of the Acropolis, becomes the epicenter of this dramatic revolution. Here, playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides craft masterpieces that explore the complexities of the human condition, each play a reflection of the timeless themes that swirl through Dionysus's own mythos. Imagine the hushed anticipation of the audience as the drama unfolds, their hearts and minds captivated by the stories that speak to the very core of their being. Dionysus's influence on theater extends beyond the content of the plays themselves. The very structure of the theater, with its circular orchestra and tiered seating, is designed to create a sense of communal experience, a reflection of Dionysus's role as a unifying force. In the theater, the audience becomes part of the performance, their reactions and emotions interwoven with the action on stage in a dance of shared humanity. But theater is not just an art form, it is also a space for reflection and catharsis, a place where the audience is invited to confront the complexities of life and emerge transformed. This concept of catharsis, of emotional purification through art, is central to the experience of Greek theater and reflects the transformative power of Dionysus himself. Just as the god offers the gift of wine to free the spirit, so too does theater offer a release from the burdens of the everyday, a chance to glimpse the divine in the human. Historians still debate the precise origins of Greek theater, pondering whether it was a purely religious practice or if it evolved as a form of entertainment and social commentary. Perhaps it is both a testament to the multifaceted nature of art and its ability to reflect the complexities of life. In exploring these questions, we uncover a rich tapestry of myth and meaning, one that continues to shape our understanding of theater and its role in society. As you reflect on the legacy of Dionysus in the world of theater, consider the enduring power of his influence. From the stages of ancient Greece to the bustling theaters of today, his spirit lives on in the stories we tell and the emotions we share. In every performance, every line of dialogue, we find a connection to the divine, a reminder that art is a celebration of life in all its chaotic beauty. So as you let the stories of Dionysus and the theater unfold in your mind, embrace the invitation to explore the power of storytelling, to find joy and transformation in the dance of words and emotions. For in the realm of Dionysus, every performance is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the human spirit in all its glorious complexity. As we continue our exploration of Dionysus's influence across the ages, let us now turn to the world of art, where his image has been immortalized in countless forms, from ancient pottery to Renaissance masterpieces. Imagine walking through the corridors of a grand gallery, each painting and sculpture capturing a fragment of Dionysus's essence, inviting you to glimpse the divine through the eyes of artists inspired by his myth. In ancient Greece, depictions of Dionysus adorned pottery and mosaics, each piece a testament to the god's multifaceted nature. Picture a vibrant scene painted on a crater where Dionysus is surrounded by maenads and satyrs in a jubilant dance, their movements frozen in time yet alive with energy. These artworks serve not only as vessels for wine, but as vessels for storytelling, each image a narrative that speaks of joy, chaos, and transformation. The god is often depicted in a state of serene contemplation, a gentle smile playing on his lips as he surveys the revelry around him. In these images, Dionysus embodies the balance between ecstasy and tranquility, a reminder of the duality that lies at the heart of his being. It's a theme that resonates through the ages, capturing the imagination of artists who seek to convey the complexity of the divine. As we move through time, the image of Dionysus evolves, reflecting the changing perceptions of the god and his role in the human experience. During the Renaissance, artists such as Caravaggio and Titian breathed new life into the myth, their paintings capturing Dionysus in all his sensual splendor. Imagine a canvas where light and shadow play upon Dionysus's form, highlighting the tension between his earthy allure and celestial grace. In these works, Dionysus is often portrayed as a youthful and androgynous figure. His features a blend of softness and strength. This portrayal not only reflects the god's eternal nature, but also challenges conventional notions of gender and identity, inviting viewers to explore the fluidity of the divine. It's a reminder that Dionysus transcends the boundaries of human understanding, a figure who defies easy categorization and invites us to embrace the complexity of existence. The influence of Dionysus extends beyond the visual arts, inspiring music, literature, and dance. His presence can be felt in the rhythm of a symphony, the cadence of a poem, the fluidity of a dancer's movements. In each of these art forms, the spirit of Dionysus is alive, a testament to the enduring power of creativity and the transformative potential of the arts. Historians and art critics have long debated the significance of Dionysus's portrayal in art, pondering whether these images serve as religious icons, cultural commentary, or expressions of aesthetic beauty. Perhaps they are all of these, a reflection of the complex interplay between myth and reality, a dance of light and shadow that captures the essence of the divine. As you wander through the gallery of Dionysus's artistic legacy, consider how his image continues to inspire and challenge us. From the ancient world to the modern day, his presence is a reminder that art is not just a reflection of life, but a celebration of its mysteries, a portal to the divine that invites us to see the world anew. So as you let the images of Dionysus linger in your mind, embrace the invitation to explore the power of art, to find joy and meaning in the dance of color and form. For in the realm of Dionysus, every work of art is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the human spirit in all its glorious complexity. As we continue our exploration of Dionysus's rich legacy, it's time to dive into the scholarly debates that surround this enigmatic god. Dionysus, with his dual nature, has long been a subject of fascination and controversy among historians and mythologists. Imagine a room filled with scholars, their voices animated as they debate the nuances of Dionysus's origins, his cultural significance, and the mysteries that shroud his myth. One of the primary debates revolves around the origins of Dionysus himself. Unlike many of the other Olympian gods whose roots are firmly entrenched in Greek culture, Dionysus's background is more complex and mysterious. Some scholars suggest that Dionysus was not originally a Greek deity at all, but rather a god adopted from foreign lands, possibly Thrace or Phrygia, where he was worshipped in a more primal form. This theory posits that the Greeks, drawn to the god's intoxicating allure, integrated him into their pantheon, giving him a distinctly Greek character, while retaining elements of his foreign origins. This idea of Dionysus as an outsider god is further reinforced by his myths, which often depict him on the fringes of society, challenging the status quo and embracing the marginalized. Historians still argue whether his foreign origins are a reflection of the Greeks' own cultural interactions or simply a narrative device to highlight Dionysus's role as a bringer of change and transformation. Another area of scholarly debate focuses on Dionysus's dual nature as a god of both joy and madness. This complexity is seen in the contrasting aspects of his worship, the joyous celebrations of the Dionysia, filled with music and dance, and the more somber, introspective Dionysian mysteries. Some scholars view these dual aspects as a reflection of the human experience itself, a recognition of the balance between light and dark, order and chaos. In this context, Dionysus becomes a symbol of the human psyche, a representation of the inner struggle between rationality and instinct. His myths serve as a mirror reflecting our own complexities and encouraging us to find harmony within ourselves. This interpretation invites us to consider the transformative power of embracing our dual nature, of finding strength in vulnerability and beauty in chaos. And the debate over Dionysus's cultural significance extends beyond his mythological origins to his impact on Greek society. Some historians argue that Dionysus served as a cultural bridge, his worship uniting disparate communities through shared rituals and celebrations. Others suggest that his presence was a revolutionary force challenging societal norms and encouraging individuals to break free from the constraints of convention. This revolutionary aspect of Dionysus's character is evident in the way his worship often subverted traditional roles and hierarchies. In the festivals dedicated to him, the lines between gender, class, and status were blurred, creating a space where the marginalized could find expression and freedom. It's a reminder of the power of Dionysus to inspire change, to invite us to question the structures that govern our lives and imagine new possibilities. As you ponder these scholarly debates, consider how they illuminate the enduring relevance of Dionysus in our own time. His stories continue to resonate because they speak to the core of the human experience, addressing themes of identity transformation and the search for meaning. In the complex dance between history and myth, Dionysus remains a figure of endless fascination, a symbol of the eternal mysteries that lie at the heart of existence. So as you let these scholarly musings linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of Dionysus's character, to find wisdom in his contradictions and joy in his mysteries. For in the realm of Dionysus, every question is a step closer to understanding every debate, a celebration of the divine complexity that defines us all. As we journey deeper into the life and myths of Dionysus, we come upon a tale that intertwines music, love, and tragedy, the story of Dionysus and Orpheus. This narrative, rich with emotion and profound in its themes, offers a poignant glimpse into the complexities of love and the power of art. Imagine a world where music is not just a form of entertainment, but a bridge between the mortal and divine, its notes weaving through the fabric of reality like threads of a tapestry. In this world, Orpheus stands as a figure of legend, a musician whose melodies can charm even the most hardened of hearts. His lyre, gifted by Apollo, produces sounds so enchanting that they can soothe wild beasts and sway the hearts of gods. Orpheus's life, however, is marked by a love as profound as his music, a love for Eurydice, his beloved wife. Their union is a blissful one, filled with the joy of shared passion and the harmony of two souls intertwined. Yet as with many tales of love, tragedy looms on the horizon, a shadow that will test the strength of their bond. The fateful day arrives when Eurydice, while wandering through a meadow, is bitten by a serpent and succumbs to its venom. Orpheus, devastated by her loss, is driven by a singular determination to reclaim her from the clutches of death. His journey to the underworld is one of both courage and despair, a testament to the power of love to transcend even the boundaries of life and death. Armed with his lyre, Orpheus descends into the realm of Hades, his music a beacon of light in the darkness. As he plays the souls of the underworld, pause to listen, their eternal suffering momentarily forgotten. Even Hades and Persephone, rulers of the dead, are moved by Orpheus's melodies, granting him one chance to bring Eurydice back to the world of the living, on the condition that he does not look back at her until they have both reached the surface. Orpheus's journey back to the world above is fraught with tension, each step a test of his resolve. As he approaches the threshold of the living world, the temptation to look back to see his beloved once more becomes overwhelming. In a moment of doubt and longing, he turns only to watch Eurydice fade away, lost to him forever. This tragic tale is more than just a story of love and loss. It is a reflection on the power of art and the complexities of human emotion. Through his music, Orpheus transcends the boundaries of the mortal world, touching the hearts of gods and mortals alike. Yet his journey also reveals the limitations of human desire, the struggle to hold on to that which is ephemeral and fleeting. Dionysus's role in this narrative is subtle yet significant. As a god of both joy and madness, he embodies the duality that lies at the heart of Orpheus's story. It is said that Dionysus, moved by Orpheus's plight, grants him a place among the stars after his death, transforming him into the constellation of the Lyre. Through this act, Dionysus acknowledges the profound impact of Orpheus's art, a legacy that echoes through the ages. Historians and mythologists have long debated the symbolic meanings within the tale of Orpheus and Dionysus. Some interpret it as a reflection on the transformative power of art, while others see it as a meditation on the nature of love and the inevitability of loss. Perhaps it is both a testament to the complexities of the human experience and the eternal dance between creation and destruction. As you reflect on this poignant tale, consider how it resonates with the themes of Dionysus's own myths. His presence in the story of Orpheus serves as a reminder of the power of art to transcend boundaries and the profound impact of love to inspire both joy and sorrow. In the world of Dionysus, every note of music is a step closer to the divine. Every story a celebration of the human spirit in all its complexity. As we continue to weave through the tapestry of Dionysus's mythological adventures, let's take a closer look at his romantic escapades and the divine loves that pepper his story. Dionysus, with his boundless charisma and allure, is not just a god of wine and revelry, but also a figure whose love life is as colorful and intriguing as the myths themselves. Picture a world where the boundaries between mortals and gods blur, where the divine and the human intertwine in a dance of passion and longing. In this world, Dionysus stands as a beacon of desire, his presence a magnet for both mortals and immortals alike. His loves are as varied as the landscapes he traverses, each relationship a testament to his ability to inspire and captivate. One of the most famous of Dionysus's lovers is Ariadne, the Cretan princess, whose story begins with tragedy but ends in divine union. Imagine Ariadne standing in the shores of Naxos, abandoned by Theseus, her heart heavy with betrayal and loss. Yet it is here in her moment of despair that Dionysus finds her drawn to her beauty and strength. Dionysus, moved by Ariadne's plight, offers her not only love, but immortality, transforming her from a forsaken princess into a goddess. Their union is one of both passion and partnership, a reminder of the transformative power of divine love. In some versions of the myth, Dionysus gifts Ariadne a crown of stars, a symbol of their eternal bond that shines brightly in the night sky as the constellation Corona Borealis. Their love story is more than just a tale of romance. It is a reflection on redemption and renewal, a theme that echoes throughout Dionysus's own myths. Through his love for Ariadne, Dionysus embodies the power of healing and rebirth, offering her a new life that transcends the pain of her past. Dionysus's romantic entanglements extend beyond Ariadne, weaving through the lives of other figures both mortal and divine. Among these is the nymph Ampelos, whose tragic fate is immortalized in the constellations. Ampelos, a youthful and spirited companion of Dionysus, is said to have captured the god's heart with his playful charm. Yet their love is cut short when Ampelos meets an untimely death in a tragic accident. In his grief, Dionysus transforms Ampelos into a grapevine, a living symbol of their love and the source of the divine wine that bears his name. This act of transformation is a testament to Dionysus's ability to find beauty in sorrow, to turn loss into a celebration of life and love. Historians and mythologists have long pondered the significance of Dionysus's romantic relationships, debating whether they serve as allegories for his role as a god of transformation or simply as colorful tales of divine passion. Perhaps they are both a reflection of the complexities of love and the power of the divine to touch the human heart. As you consider the romantic escapades of Dionysus, reflect on how these stories resonate with the themes of his broader mythology. His loves are a testament to his ability to inspire change, to find joy in the midst of sorrow, and to create beauty from chaos. In the world of Dionysus, love is a force of transformation, a dance that bridges the gap between the mortal and the divine. So as you let these tales of love and longing linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of Dionysus's heart, to find wisdom in his passions and joy in his romances. For in the realm of Dionysus, every love story is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the power of love to transform and renew. With the romantic threads of Dionysus's life still fresh in our minds, let's pivot to the vibrant celebrations that honor this multifaceted god, the festivals that breathe life into his mythology and bring communities together in joyous revelry. Imagine a scene where the air is filled with the sound of music and laughter, where the streets come alive with color and movement, a testament to the enduring spirit of Dionysian celebration. The festivals dedicated to Dionysus are among the most significant in ancient Greek culture, each one a reflection of the god's influence and the communal joy he inspires. These celebrations, known collectively as the Dionysia, were held in various forms across Greece, with the most famous being the city Dionysia in Athens. Picture an entire city transformed by the festivities as citizens united in a shared expression of gratitude and joy. The city Dionysia held in the spring was a grand theatrical festival that celebrated Dionysus as the patron of the arts. Imagine the streets of Athens bustling with activity as playwrights, actors, and musicians prepare to showcase their talents. The festival was a time of creative expression where new plays were performed and the boundaries of art were pushed and explored. During this festival, the city became a stage with performances taking place in the Theater of Dionysus, a magnificent open-air amphitheater that could accommodate thousands. Here, the works of great playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides were brought to life, their dramas and comedies exploring themes of love, power, and the divine. The audience, a diverse mix of citizens, would watch captivated by stories that reflected the complexities of life and the influence of the gods. But the Dionysia was not just about theater. It was also a time of communal celebration. The festival began with a grand procession, a parade dedicated to Dionysus, where participants carried phallic symbols and sang hymns in his honor. This procession, both reverent and raucous, set the tone for the festivities, a reminder of the god's dual nature as both a figure of joy and a challenger of norms. Throughout the festival, wine flowed freely, and the spirit of Dionysus imbued every dance and song. The celebrations were a release from the everyday constraints of society, a time when the community could come together to honor the god and revel in the shared experience of being alive. It was a time of unity and transformation, where the lines between the sacred and the profane blurred in a dance of divine ecstasy. Historians still debate the precise origins and significance of the Dionysian festivals, pondering whether they were primarily religious rites or social gatherings with deep cultural implications. Perhaps they were both a reflection of the integration of religious devotion and communal joy, a testament to the enduring power of Dionysus to inspire and unite. As you imagine these vibrant celebrations, consider the impact of Dionysus's festivals on the ancient world. They were more than just events. They were cultural touchstones that shaped the social and artistic landscape of Greece. Through these celebrations, Dionysus's spirit lived on, a reminder of the joy and creativity that lie at the heart of the human experience. So as you let the echoes of the Dionysian festivals resonate in your mind, embrace the invitation to celebrate life in all its complexity, to find joy in the dance of community and creativity. For in the realm of Dionysus, every festival is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the transformative power of joy and art. As we continue our exploration of Dionysus's rich mythology, let's delve into one of his most intriguing abilities, the power of transformation. Imagine a world where the boundaries of form and identity are as fluid as water, where change is not just possible, but an intrinsic part of the divine essence. In this realm, Dionysus reigns supreme, a master of transformation who embodies the eternal dance between what is and what could be. Dionysus's power of transformation is evident in the many myths that speak of his ability to alter both his form and the world around him. Picture a scene where Dionysus, with a mere flick of his wrist, turns ordinary objects into extraordinary symbols of his divine presence. Grapevines sprout from barren earth, their tendrils reaching toward the sky, and water turns to wine at the touch of his hand, a reminder of the god's ability to transform the mundane into the magical. This power extends beyond the physical to the psychological and emotional realms, where Dionysus is said to possess the ability to alter the minds of mortals, freeing them from the constraints of everyday life. In his presence, individuals experience a loosening of inhibitions, a release from the rigid structures that define their identities. It's a transformation that invites them to explore the depths of their own consciousness, to embrace their desires and fears in a dance of self-discovery. One of the most famous myths that illustrate Dionysus's transformative power is the story of Pentheus, the king of Thebes, who dared to challenge the god's authority. Pentheus, a staunch defender of order and tradition, is determined to suppress the worship of Dionysus and prevent his followers from engaging in their ecstatic rites. Yet in his hubris, Pentheus underestimates the god's power to transform both perception and reality. Dionysus, ever the cunning deity, uses his powers to beguile and confuse Pentheus, leading him to believe that he can spy on the Maenads unnoticed. In a tragic twist, Pentheus is transformed in the eyes of the frenzied revelers, who see him not as a king, but as a wild animal. Consumed by their divine madness, they tear him apart, a brutal reminder of the consequences of resisting the transformative power of the divine. This tale serves as both a cautionary story and a testament to the dual nature of Dionysus's gifts. While his transformations can bring joy and liberation, they also carry the potential for chaos and destruction. It's a reminder of the delicate balance between order and chaos, a dance that requires both courage and humility to navigate. Historians and scholars have long debated the significance of Dionysus's transformative powers, pondering whether they symbolize the psychological liberation of the individual or the broader cultural shifts that occur when the boundaries of tradition are challenged. Perhaps they represent both a reflection of the god's role as an agent of change and a catalyst for personal and societal evolution. As you consider the transformative power of Dionysus, reflect on how these themes resonate in our own lives. In a world that often seeks to define and categorize, Dionysus invites us to embrace the fluidity of identity, to find strength in change and beauty in the unknown. His transformations are a reminder that life is a journey of becoming, a dance of endless possibilities that invites us to explore, discover, and transform. So as you let the story of Dionysus and his transformative power linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of your own potential, to find joy in the dance of change and renewal. For in the realm of Dionysus, every transformation is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the boundless possibilities that define the human spirit. As we delve further into the intricate tapestry of Dionysus's mythology, we must confront a less jubilant aspect of his character, his capacity for wrath. While Dionysus is undeniably a god of joy and transformation, he is also a deity who demands respect and reverence, and his retribution can be as swift as it is severe. Imagine a calm before a storm where the air is charged with an electric tension, a precursor to the divine fury that Dionysus can unleash upon those who dare challenge his authority. Throughout the myths, there are several instances where Dionysus's wrath is brought to bear, serving as a reminder of the god's formidable power. One such tale involves the sailors who, in their greed and arrogance, attempt to capture Dionysus for ransom, believing him to be a wealthy mortal. Unbeknownst to them, their captive is a god in disguise, and their folly soon leads to their undoing. As Dionysus reveals his true nature, the ship is transformed into a living scene of chaos. Vines sprout from the deck, and wild animals appear, sending the sailors into a panic. In a final act of divine retribution, Dionysus transforms the hapless sailors into dolphins, a reminder of both his mercy and his might. The story underscores the importance of recognizing the divine within the mundane and respecting the power of the gods. Another tale that highlights Dionysus's wrath is the tragic story of King Lycurgus of Thrace, who in his hubris attempted to banish the god and his followers from his kingdom. Lycurgus, a staunch advocate of order and tradition, viewed Dionysus's revelry as a threat to the stability of his realm. Yet in his fervor to suppress Dionysus, Lycurgus finds himself ensnared in a web of madness. Dionysus, unwilling to suffer such disrespect, unleashes his fury upon the king, driving him to insanity. In his madness, Lycurgus lashes out at his own family, ultimately bringing about his own downfall. The tale of Lycurgus serves as a warning of the dangers of hubris and the folly of attempting to deny the transformative power of the divine. These stories, while cautionary, also highlight the dual nature of Dionysus's character. His wrath is not born of malice but of a deep-seated need for balance and respect. Just as he brings joy and transformation, so too does he demand recognition of the sacred, a reminder that the divine is not to be trifled with. Historians and mythologists have long debated the significance of Dionysus's wrath, pondering whether it serves as a reflection of cultural anxieties about the excesses of festival life, or as a broader commentary on the relationship between humanity and the divine. Perhaps it is both a testament to the complexities of Dionysus's character and the eternal dance between order and chaos. As you reflect on the stories of Dionysus's wrath, consider how they resonate with the themes of his broader mythology. His retribution is not just a punishment, but a reminder of the sacredness of life and the importance of balance. In a world that often seeks to control and categorize, Dionysus invites us to embrace the fluidity of existence, to find harmony in the dance of light and shadow. So as you let these tales of divine wrath linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of Dionysus's character, to find wisdom in his fury and respect in his power. For in the realm of Dionysus, every act of wrath is a step toward understanding a celebration of the divine balance that defines the human spirit. As we continue our journey through the mythological landscape of Dionysus, we find ourselves descending into the shadowy realm of the underworld, a place where life and death intertwine, and where the god of wine and revelry seeks to reclaim a piece of his past. Imagine a world cloaked in perpetual twilight, where the air is thick with the whispers of lost souls, and the boundaries between existence and oblivion blur like a dream upon waking. The story of Dionysus's journey to the underworld is one of love loss and the eternal quest for reunion. At the heart of this tale is Dionysus's deep longing to retrieve his mother, Semele, from the realm of the dead. Semele, as you may remember, was a mortal woman consumed by the divine fire of Zeus, leaving Dionysus motherless and bereft. Determined to bring her back to the world of the living, Dionysus embarks on a journey to the underworld, a realm ruled by Hades and Persephone, where the shadows of the past linger like echoes in a cavern. His descent is fraught with challenges, each step into the darkness a test of his resolve and love for his mother. In some versions of the myth, Dionysus navigates the labyrinthine pathways of the underworld, with the aid of divine guides, his journey illuminated by the faint glow of his own divine light. With each step, he draws closer to Semele, his heart a beacon of hope and determination. Upon reaching the heart of the underworld, Dionysus presents his case to Hades and Persephone, his plea for Semele's release, a testament to the power of love to transcend even the boundaries of death. Moved by his devotion, the rulers of the underworld grant his request, allowing Semele to return to the world above reborn as the goddess Thyone, a symbol of the eternal cycle of life and death. This tale of descent and return is more than just a story of familial love. It is a reflection on the transformative power of the divine and the possibility of redemption. Through his journey to the underworld, Dionysus embodies the themes of rebirth and renewal, offering a glimpse into the mysteries of existence and the potential for transcendence. Historians and mythologists have long debated the symbolic meanings within this tale, pondering whether it serves as an allegory for the cycle of nature or a meditation on the nature of the soul. Perhaps it is both a reflection of the eternal dance between life and death, a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the hidden truths of the human experience. As you consider the story of Dionysus and his journey to the underworld, reflect on how it resonates with the themes of his broader mythology. His descent into the realm of shadows is not just a quest for reunion, but a journey of self-discovery, a reminder of the sacredness of life and the eternal cycle of transformation. So as you let this tale of love and redemption linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of Dionysus's character, to find wisdom in his journey and hope in his triumph. For in the realm of Dionysus, every descent is a step toward understanding every return, a celebration of the divine balance that defines the human spirit. As we continue our exploration of Dionysus's enduring legacy, let's leap from ancient myth to modern culture, tracing the god's influence as it weaves through the fabric of literature, music, and art. Imagine a world where the echoes of Dionysian revelry can still be heard in the vibrant colors of a painting, the haunting notes of a melody, or the pages of a novel that dares to explore the depths of human emotion. Dionysus's influence on modern culture is both subtle and profound, a testament to the timeless nature of his myth and the universal themes he embodies. In literature, his presence can be felt in the works of authors who explore the complexities of identity, desire, and transformation. From the existential musings of Friedrich Nietzsche, who famously declared God is dead, yet found inspiration in the life-affirming chaos of Dionysus, to the evocative prose of Virginia Woolf, whose characters often dance on the edge of sanity and brilliance, the spirit of Dionysus lives on. In music, the influence of Dionysus resonates through genres that celebrate the ecstatic and the transformative. From the wild abandon of rock and roll, where musicians like Jim Morrison of The Doors embrace the Dionysian ethos of liberation and rebellion, to the hypnotic beats of electronic dance music that invite listeners to lose themselves in the rhythm. The god of wine and revelry finds expression in the universal language of sound. Art, too, bears the mark of Dionysus, with painters and sculptors drawing inspiration from his mythic narratives to explore the themes of beauty, chaos, and transcendence. The works of artists like Pablo Picasso, who deconstructed form and identity in his groundbreaking Cubist paintings, echo the fluidity and complexity of Dionysus himself. It's a reminder that art, like the god it honors, is a dance of creation and destruction, a celebration of the infinite possibilities that lie within the human spirit. In popular culture, Dionysus continues to captivate and inspire. His image, reimagined and reincarnated in films, television, and theater. From the exuberant excesses of Baz Luhrmann's cinematic adaptations to the whimsical and thought-provoking narratives of Neil Gaiman's novels, the essence of Dionysus, that blend of joy and madness, creation and chaos, remains a powerful force that challenges and delights audiences across the globe. Historians and cultural theorists have long debated the reasons for Dionysus's enduring appeal, pondering whether his myth resonates due to its exploration of universal human experiences or its challenge to societal norms. Perhaps it is both a reflection of the eternal dance between order and chaos, a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the complexities of the human condition. As you consider the influence of Dionysus in modern culture, reflect on how his spirit continues to inspire and provoke, inviting us to explore the depths of our own identities and the boundaries of our creativity. In a world that often seeks to define and constrain, Dionysus offers a reminder of the beauty of transformation, the joy of liberation, and the power of art to transcend the mundane. So as you let the echoes of Dionysus's influence resonate in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the dance of creativity and chaos, to find joy in the celebration of life's infinite possibilities. For in the realm of Dionysus, every brushstroke, every note, every word is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the human spirit in all its glorious complexity. As we venture further into the realm of Dionysus, it's time to explore the intoxicating concept of ecstasy, a state of being that lies at the heart of his myth and the experiences he offers. Imagine a moment where time seems to dissolve, where the boundaries of self melt away, and you are carried by a wave of pure sensation into the divine embrace of Dionysus. Ecstasy in the context of Dionysus is more than just a temporary escape from reality. It is a profound transformation, a journey into the depths of the soul where the divine and the mortal meet. In the ancient world, this state of ecstasy was sought through the Dionysian mysteries and the frenzied celebrations held in his honor, where participants abandoned themselves to the music, dance, and the intoxicating effects of wine. Picture a scene where the night is alive with the sound of flutes and drums, where torches cast flickering shadows that dance across the faces of the revelers. In this sacred space, the participants are drawn together in a shared experience that transcends the ordinary, their movements synchronized in a rhythm that echoes the heartbeat of the universe. It is a moment of unity and liberation, where the individual ego dissolves and the divine essence within each person is revealed. This ecstatic experience is not just an escape from the mundane, but a journey toward enlightenment, a chance to glimpse the divine truths that lie beyond the veil of everyday life. In the embrace of Dionysus, the revelers find freedom from the constraints of society, a release from the burdens of identity and expectation. It is a state of being that invites them to explore the depths of their desires, to confront their fears, and to embrace the complexity of their own humanity. In modern times, the concept of ecstasy has evolved, finding expression in various forms of spiritual and artistic exploration. From the meditative practices of Eastern traditions to the immersive experiences of art installations and music festivals, the pursuit of ecstasy remains a powerful force in the quest for meaning and connection. Historians and psychologists have long debated the nature of Dionysian ecstasy, pondering whether it is a purely spiritual experience or a reflection of the human desire for liberation and transformation. Perhaps it is both a testament to the multifaceted nature of human consciousness and the eternal dance between reality and the divine. As you consider the concept of ecstasy in the context of Dionysus, reflect on how it resonates with the themes of his broader mythology. His gift of ecstasy is not just an invitation to escape, but a call to explore the depths of the soul, to find beauty in the chaos and wisdom in the surrender. In a world that often seeks to control and constrain, Dionysus offers a reminder of the power of liberation, the joy of transformation, and the potential for transcendence. So as you let the allure of Dionysian ecstasy linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of your own being, to find joy in the dance of creation and destruction. For in the realm of Dionysus, every moment of ecstasy is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the infinite possibilities that define the human spirit. As we continue our exploration of Dionysus's multifaceted realm, let us delve into the rich symbolism associated with this enigmatic god, a tapestry of images and motifs that capture the essence of his divine nature. Imagine a world where every vine and goblet, every mask and staff tells a story, each symbol a thread in the larger narrative of Dionysus's mythos. Central to the symbolism of Dionysus is the grapevine, a powerful emblem of his connection to wine and the transformative power of nature. Picture a vine laden with clusters of ripe grapes, their skins glistening in the sunlight, promising a bounty of sweetness and intoxication. The grapevine is more than just a plant. It is a symbol of growth and renewal, a reminder of the cycles of life and the potential for transformation. In Dionysus's hands, the vine becomes a tool of magic and mystery, its tendrils weaving through the world like the threads of fate. It's a reminder of the god's ability to turn the mundane into the miraculous, to inspire creativity and liberation through the simple act of fermentation. The vine is a living testament to the power of nature, and the divine a symbol of the eternal dance between life and death. Another key symbol associated with Dionysus is the thyrsus, a staff topped with a pine cone and entwined with ivy. Imagine this staff held aloft during Dionysian rites, a symbol of authority and ecstasy, its presence a beacon of divine power. The thyrsus embodies the dual nature of Dionysus, its pine cone, a symbol of fertility and rebirth, its ivy, a reminder of the wild, untamed forces of nature. In the hands of Dionysus and his followers, the thyrsus becomes an instrument of transformation, a conduit for the divine energy that flows through the world. It is both a weapon and a tool of creation, a reminder of the god's ability to inspire both joy and madness. The thyrsus is a symbol of the balance between order and chaos, a testament to the complexity of Dionysus's character. Masks also play a significant role in the symbolism of Dionysus, reflecting his association with theater and the fluidity of identity. Picture a festival where revelers don masks, their faces hidden, yet revealed through the artifice of disguise. The mask is a symbol of transformation, a tool that allows individuals to explore different facets of their personality and to connect with the divine. In the context of Dionysian rituals, the mask serves as a reminder of the fluidity of identity, the ability to transcend the boundaries of self and to embrace the divine essence within. It is a symbol of liberation and exploration, an invitation to dance with the unknown and to discover the hidden truths of existence. Historians and mythologists have long pondered the meanings behind the symbols of Dionysus, debating whether they serve as allegories for his divine nature or as reflections of the human experience. Perhaps they are both a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the complexities of life and the mysteries of the divine. As you consider the rich symbolism of Dionysus, reflect on how these images resonate with the themes of his broader mythology. Each symbol is a thread in the tapestry of his story, a reminder of the transformative power of nature, the fluidity of identity, and the potential for liberation. In a world that often seeks to define and constrain, Dionysus invites us to embrace the beauty of change and the joy of discovery. So as you let the symbols of Dionysus linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of his mythology, to find wisdom in the images and joy in the dance of meaning. For in the realm of Dionysus, every symbol is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the infinite possibilities that define the human spirit. As we continue our journey through the mythological world of Dionysus, let's explore his profound connection to the changing seasons and the cycles of nature, a reflection of the eternal dance between life, death, and rebirth. Imagine a world where the passage of time is marked by the rhythms of the earth, where the god of wine and revelry embodies the beauty and mystery of nature's eternal cycle. Dionysus's association with the seasons is most evident in his role as a god of fertility and renewal, a figure whose presence brings life to the land and abundance to the harvest. Picture a landscape transformed by the touch of Dionysus, where barren fields burst into bloom, and the air is filled with the sweet scent of ripening grapes. In this world, the cycles of nature are a testament to the god's ability to inspire growth and transformation. As the seasons turn, the presence of Dionysus can be felt in the vibrant festivals that celebrate the harvest, where communities come together to honor the god and give thanks for his gifts. The grape harvest in particular is a time of joy and celebration, a moment when the bounty of the earth is transformed into the wine that flows like a river of life. It's a reminder of the profound connection between Dionysus and the natural world, a testament to his role as a bringer of abundance and joy. Yet the changing seasons also reflect the dual nature of Dionysus, a god who embodies both life and death, creation and destruction. In the autumn, as the leaves turn and the days grow shorter, the presence of Dionysus is a reminder of the cycle of decay and renewal, a symbol of the inevitability of change. It's a time of reflection and introspection, a moment to embrace the beauty of impermanence and the potential for transformation. This connection to the seasons is further reflected in the myths of Dionysus's own life, which often mirror the cycles of nature. Just as the vine must be cut back to grow anew, so too does Dionysus experience death and rebirth. His story a reflection of the eternal dance between the mortal and the divine. Through his myths, Dionysus invites us to embrace the cycles of our own lives, to find strength in change and beauty in the ebb and flow of existence. Historians and mythologists have long debated the significance of Dionysus's connection to the seasons, pondering whether it serves as an allegory for the agricultural practices of ancient Greece or as a broader meditation on the nature of life itself. Perhaps it is both a reflection of the interplay between the human experience and the rhythms of the natural world, a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the mysteries of existence. As you consider the connection between Dionysus and the seasons, reflect on how these themes resonate with the broader tapestry of his mythology. His presence is a reminder of the cycles of life and death, a testament to the beauty of transformation and the potential for renewal. In a world that often seeks to control and categorize, Dionysus invites us to embrace the fluidity of nature and the joy of the eternal dance. So as you let the story of Dionysus and the seasons linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the rhythms of your own life, to find wisdom in the cycles of change and joy in the dance of renewal. For in the realm of Dionysus, every season is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the infinite possibilities that define the human spirit. As we reach the culmination of our journey through the mythos of Dionysus, let us reflect on the enduring legacy of this enigmatic god, a figure who embodies the eternal dance between chaos and order, joy and despair, creation and destruction. Imagine a world where the spirit of Dionysus continues to echo through the ages, his influence felt in every celebration, every act of creativity, every moment of transformation. Dionysus's legacy is one of profound complexity, a testament to his ability to transcend boundaries and inspire change. His myths, rich with symbolism and depth, continue to captivate and challenge, inviting us to explore the depths of our own humanity and the mysteries of existence. In the stories of Dionysus, we find a reflection of the eternal struggle between the rational and the instinctual, the ordered and the chaotic, a dance that defines the human experience. In the world of art and culture, Dionysus remains a powerful muse, his spirit inspiring creators to push the boundaries of expression and to explore the depths of emotion. From the vibrant rhythms of music to the evocative imagery of painting and theater, his presence is a reminder of the transformative power of creativity and the joy of liberation. Through his influence, artists find the courage to embrace the unknown, to explore the complexities of identity, and to celebrate the infinite possibilities of the human spirit. In the realm of spirituality and philosophy, Dionysus invites us to question the nature of reality and the boundaries of self. His stories challenge us to embrace the fluidity of identity, to find strength in vulnerability, and to seek the divine within and beyond. In a world that often seeks to define and constrain, Dionysus offers a reminder of the power of transformation and the beauty of impermanence. Historians and scholars continue to ponder the significance of Dionysus's legacy, debating whether his myths serve as allegories for the complexities of human experience or as reflections of the eternal dance between nature and the divine. Perhaps they are both a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the mysteries of existence and to inspire the endless quest for meaning. As you reflect on the legacy of Dionysus, consider how his stories resonate with the themes of your own life. His presence is a reminder of the joy of celebration, the power of transformation, and the potential for transcendence. In the world of Dionysus, every moment is an opportunity to embrace the dance of life, to find wisdom in chaos, and to celebrate the beauty of the human spirit. So as you let the legacy of Dionysus linger in your thoughts, embrace the invitation to explore the depths of your own potential, to find joy in the dance of creation and destruction. For in the realm of Dionysus, every story is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the infinite possibilities that define the human spirit. As our journey through the world of Dionysus draws to a close, let us gently drift into a peaceful reverie, letting the echoes of his myths soothe and inspire. Picture yourself in a tranquil vineyard. At twilight, the air filled with the soft hum of cicadas and the gentle rustle of leaves. The sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the landscape, and a gentle breeze whispers through the vines, promising the beauty of dreams yet to come. In this serene moment, let the stories of Dionysus lull you into a state of relaxation, their themes of transformation and joy, a soothing balm for the soul. As you breathe deeply, imagine the warmth of the earth beneath you, the sky a tapestry of stars above each one, a reminder of the divine presence that dances through the fabric of existence. Feel the gentle embrace of sleep as it wraps around you, a reminder of the eternal cycles of life, death and rebirth. In the realm of dreams, let Dionysus guide you on a journey of discovery, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blur, and the mysteries of the universe unfold like a story waiting to be told. As you drift off into slumber, know that the spirit of Dionysus is with you, a guardian of the night and a guide to the unknown. Embrace the peace and tranquility of this moment, allowing the gentle whispers of the divine to carry you into a restful sleep. For in the world of Dionysus, every dream is a step closer to the divine, a celebration of the infinite possibilities that define the human spirit.